Welcome back, third grade. Today our PSSA prep is going to focus on prefixes and suffixes. So you probably know this, but I'll remind you anyway. A prefix is added letters to the beginning of a word to change the word's meaning slightly. Suffixes, on the other hand, are added to the end of the word or words to change the word as well. So we're going to focus on those two things today. In letters A through F, we are going to look at these sentences and talk about the words with prefixes. All right? And in some cases, suffixes too. So letter A, the security guard would not let us renter the museum. That should just be rent museum. You'll notice how they have ER at the end. That would be a suffix, but they didn't do it correctly. Letter B, the twins always disagree about everything. You might not be able to see this, but there's two S's there. My paper is a little bit chicken scratched, but I circled the second S. So in this word, disagree, our prefix is dis. It only needs one S. For letter C, Anna was unable to carry the box. Unable, okay? We don't need two N's, just one N for un. And usually when we use the prefix un, it means not. For letter D, many people misspell my name. Here's the thing with this one. Miss is our prefix, but if we don't add an extra S, the root word there would just be pel. Well, we want spell, so I correctly wrote down the word below it. It should be misspell, M-I-S-S-P-E-L-L. Same thing kind of goes for number 5, which is letter E. The two puppies look very dissimilar. Dis is our prefix. Our root word is similar, so we have to have two S's here. Finally, for letter F, Kathleen wanted to reread her favorite book. Reread, we just need one R-E, then not a double R. Okay. Let's take a look at some suffixes now as well. We'll flip to the back side. And we have the same thing happening here, except on the front it mainly was prefixes. There was one suffix there. Now for this next section, we have a lot of words with suffixes. Angela made careless mistakes on the test. Less is our suffix. The problem here is she forgot the E for care, our root word. Letter B, Joe was hopeful for the future. Same thing, not hopeful, hopeful. So we are adding an E. Letter C, Dave was a bit jumpy at the dentist's office. They put an extra E in there. We don't need that. For letter D, I felt foolish when I forgot my homework. Notice foolish has two L's. We don't need both L's, just one. Letter E, the store got a new shipment of sweaters. Now, MENT is our suffix here, but there are two P's for shipment. We don't need that. And finally, the oatmeal cookies were chewy and delicious. Chewy is our chew is our root word. We want to add the Y for our suffix. So now we have chewy. Okay? So at the bottom it just says to think about this or think it through. When I spell words with suffixes, I need to be careful. Sometimes the spelling of the root stays the same, but sometimes it changes. So you have to just know the words, and you can always look them up if you need to. For the rest of this exercise, I would like you to do these on your own. And as always, if you have a question, please let us know. See you again soon.